dream I know deep up my feelings for you.
Then Battle immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, said that he was ready to appear before the Federal High Court in Abuja to answer to the 19-count charge the Efcc preferred against him, but he was afraid of getting arrested. Moving on, we have court order service of Efcc charge on ex-governor Yaya Bello's lawyer. Alright, my wonderful people, thank you so much for joining this channel as we bring you back-to-back updates and information as they hot. In case it's your first time of joining this wonderful channel, kindly like, comment, share. Don't forget to turn notification bell in case whenever our news drop, now you could be the first to watch them. Now on the news, the Battle immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, said he was ready to appear before the Federal High Court in Abuja to answer to the 19-count charge the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) preferred against him. Though Yaya Bello was upset for his arraignment, so he briefed a team of lawyers who addressed the court on his behalf on Tuesday. One of the members of his illegal team, Mr. Adeola Adedipe, told the court that his client would have made himself available for the proceeding, but he was afraid that he would be arrested. He said that Yaya Bello wanted to appear to the court, but he was afraid that there is an order of arrest hanging on his head. Consequently, Adeola urged the court to set aside the ex parte order of arrest they have earlier issued against the former governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello. He contended that as at the time the order of arrest was made, that the charge had not been served on his client as required by the law. Adela noted that it was only at the resumed proceeding on Tuesday that the court okayed substituted service of the charge on the defendant, Yaya Bello, through his lawyer. So as at the time the warrant was issued, that the order for substituted service had not been made. It was on that morning that they made the order. So a warrant of arrest should not be hanging on his neck when they leave the court. Counsel to the defendant added. Besides, the ex-governor maintained that EFCC is an illegal organization. So according to him, he said that the federal government did not consult the 36 states of the federation before they enacted the EFCC Act through the National Assembly. So he urged that Section 12 of the 1990 Constitution as amended required the various houses of assembly of states to ratify the act before they could become operative. That this is a very serious matter that borders on the Constitution and the tenet of federalism. It has to be resolved because as it stands, the EFCC is an illegal organization. My people, you know NDL. Now so the EFCC lawyer Mr. Kemi came out to urge the court to refuse the application, insisting that the warrant of arrest should not be set aside until Yaya Bello makes himself available for his trial. So there is no way they are going to set aside that stuff. He said the defendant cannot stay in a hiding and be filing numerous applications, that he cannot ask for the arrest order to be vacated until and when the defendant is present in court for his arraignment, so he cannot be heard on that applied application. That the main issue should be ascertaining the whereabouts of the defendant, that all these applications he is filing are nothing but dilatory touches intended to delay his arraignment and frustrate the proceeding. So if he wants the order of arrest to be discharged, let him appear to the court and make the application. That their position is that the defendant, Yaya Bello, should be denied the right of being heard until he is physically present before the court. The EFCC lawyer Kemi further argued that in line with Section 396 of the Administration Criminal Justice Act 2015, that the court could not effectively assume jurisdiction to decide any application or objection in the matter until Yaya Bello is arraigned. As it stands now, the anti-graft agency said that they will not execute the arrest warrant if the counsel to the defendant undertake to ensure his presence on the next adjourned date. If he gives an undertaking that his client will be in court on the next day, he can assure him that the arrest warrant will not be executed. So if he gives that assurance as the prosecution, he will personally apply for the warrant to discharge. That is what the EFCC told Mr. Bello's lawyer. But if he refuses to appear in court, he cannot be in a hidden place and start filing application. He have to appear to court first and file the application. So as it stands now, the warrant arrest still stands. EFCC told the court that the Supreme Court has since settled the issue of illegality. The charge before the court is not against a state or house of assembly, but against an individual who is said to have laundered public funds. So it is against an individual who is said to have taken public funds to buy houses in Lagos, Maitama, and also transfer funds to his account abroad. I be the cocoa. So I guess I go like make and know what I think about this matter in the comment section. I go like hear from Mona. Moving on to the next one. Following the absence of the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, for his arraignment, the federal court sitting in Abuja on Tuesday ordered the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) to serve a copy of the charge against him on his lawyer. Relying on provision of Section 3824 and 5 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015 trial, Justice Emeka Nwite directed that the lawyer that announced an unconditional appearance for the defendant, Mr. Abdulwahab Mohammed, to receive a copy of the charge on behalf of his clients. The court held that the law was clear that where they became practically impossible to effect personal service of a legal process on defendant, such could be done through substituted means by handing him to either his counsel or any adult in his household. So Justice Nwite held that it was not in dispute that whereas the governor failed to appear in court to take his plea, that he briefed a lawyer to announce an appearance on his behalf, that it was therefore in order for the EFCC to seek leave of the court to hand over the court document to his lawyer. Service of any process of courts on a defendant is fundamental to vest the court with jurisdiction. So the court cannot assume jurisdiction in the absence of the effective service of the originating summon. So any decision reached in the absence of service will be subject to an appellate attack, no matter how brilliant the decision reached. So he therefore make an order for the charge and the proof of evidence to be served on counsel who had unconditionally announced appearance of the defendant. That is what Justice Nwite is saying. That even though the ex-governor Yaya Bello's counsel Mohammed initially hesitated to accept the charge, that he was, however, compelled to receive it by the court. So right now, Justice Nwite is telling the court that any decision reached in the absence of service will be subjected to an appellate attack, no matter how brilliant the decision reached. Hey, they try back this man up. Hey, my people don't be small, but right now, the judge rejected the plea by the senior lawyer that a junior lawyer in his team, Al Musa, should be the one to accept the charges on behalf of the former governor. They don't feel bend this matter because the people of Kogi State are watching and they want justice because 84 billion naira no be small money. Hey, the whole story just be like Nollywood movie. The next update will be that he has been arrested in Kenya. My people, this matter just get as a be. That is the result when the judiciary cannot stand alone. This is the same result when the judiciary has been monetized. For more assistance now, many people they watch them from afar. They are all on it in Nigeria. Lawyers are not disciplined. In developed countries, many would be struck out of bar. Just imagine what is really happening in this case of Yaya Bello. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, your opinions are in the comment section. Let's keep the conversation lively in our comment section. Once again, thank you all so much for staying to us. Really do appreciate. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Like, I'm your witness. Stay safe, guys. Bye.